It's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys another episode of our Pokemon XTREME Randomizer ShinyLocke. If you guys are hyped for this episode, and I know you guys are, hit that like button down below. Last time you smashed the like goal. 2 more episodes this week. If you guys hit 2,000 likes, bonus episode this weekend. So let's make that happen. And if you didn't hear the news, oh my goodness, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon have been released. We talked a little bit about this in the last episode, kind of talking about what we thought was gonna happen, what we predicted, and Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are officially the newest titles in the Pokemon franchise, coming out in November for a global launch, which means it's gonna be coming out across the globe, so Europe doesn't have to wait this time, which is very, very cool. I'm glad to hear that, because I always feel bad for my European friends who had to wait like an extra week. That is ridiculous in my opinion, but no waiting this time around, guys, which is super duper cool. And here is Seismitoad, which is really funny actually. Perhaps Bubbles will actually get to be a Seismitoad one day. But there's our beautiful Meganium, and I didn't show you guys its ability. I forgot to do that in the last episode, but it's Rock Head, so not really a great ability, unfortunately, but nevertheless, that's its ability. So I don't think I have any Grass-type moves on any of my Pokemon, so I think I'm just gonna stay in here and probably just go for the Sacred Fire and try to burn him, because I really don't think he can hurt us much. So let's just go for the Sacred Fire, try to burn him, see how that goes, see if I can get that burn. I don't. He's gonna throw some sand in our eyes, and that is how our episode is going to start today. But I gotta tell you, I'm very excited about Ultra Sun and Moon. I know a lot of people were not as excited. They were, you know, a little bit bummed. I think people were hoping for I think the people who were bummed were either hoping for a Switch game or hoping for Diamond Pearl remakes. And while I totally understand that, I addressed this in a video yesterday, at the end of the day, like, Diamond Pearl remakes, oh, it's got close combat. It's so good I didn't go into Blissey. Oh my goodness, dude. I almost went into Sunnyside too to scald it. Jeez, man, this game is crazy. You know, so I think Diamond Pearl remakes are gonna happen eventually, and because I think they're gonna happen eventually, I'm less concerned about the issues. I think we're gonna be totally fine. I think we're gonna get the game that we want, you know, when time is due. So Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, man, I'm excited though, because I think they're gonna make a lot of changes to the game that's gonna make it significantly better. I really do. I think there's going to be a lot of improvements. I do think that there could be a gym system. I think there's a lot of things that could go down in Ultra Sun and Moon, and I'm excited. I'm curious what your guys' thoughts are, so let me know your thoughts. You can give me a brief synopsis, brief kind of summary of your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know what you're thinking. We've seen 3 of this thing's moves, so I'm going to assume that it doesn't have a Grass-type move, and we're going to be able to eat that. So Bubbles is going to get some experience here and get itself closer to potentially evolving here. And if you hear any background noise, I apologize. I've got, if you guys haven't heard from my live streams, I'm doing some dog sitting, so I've got some dogs downstairs that are barking, and it seems like people are cutting their lawns outside, so you might hear some background noise. I apologize, but this is my time to record, so they're not very considerate of that now, are they? But that's okay. So, dude, I'm gonna be honest, I'm excited, though. Brand new game. I think, like, I've seen a lot of negativity, though. Like I said, a lot of negativity about the game. People saying, you know, we're getting duped because they're going to just release Sun and Moon again. But, like, at the same time, what were people thinking if there was going to be stars? Like, I feel like if it was called Stars, no one would have been upset. But the fact that it's Sun and Moon, Ultra Sun and Moon, like, it's very clear there's going to be some differences. And they said it's an alternative storyline. That could mean anything. There's only been 2 minutes of this trailer. Anything could happen. Like, seriously, it could be anything. They could do so many different things that we have no idea of. So I would say just be cautiously optimistic. Just, ooh, a chestnut. Just be excited, man. That's what I say. Just be excited. Be ready to rock. I think it's gonna be fantastic, though. I'm very happy myself. Getting a new game is gonna be great. I've already talked to some of my buddies last year. If you don't know, we did the 151-hour live stream, which was pretty insane, dude. We did a 151-hour live stream on Twitch, and I've already discussed with my friends. We are doing it, and we are doing it bigger and better this year. More details to come on that soon. No need to keep it a secret. We're gonna make it happen. So when the time comes, get yourselves ready, guys, because you know I'm gonna be rocking it on twitch.tv/aDrive, and we're gonna be having a good time. Which, speaking of that, kind of going off on some rants here, I will definitely be doing the next shiny hunt after this gym. A lot of people have been asking me, when's the next shiny hunt gonna be? I kind of held off on it because we got those 2 random shinies, kind of messed with our normal plans. But after this gym, I will definitely hunt for the next shiny, guys, and we can decide, you know, what we're gonna do with our team if everyone makes it through this episode. But I will definitely be doing some shiny hunting, so expect Thursday's live stream to be shiny hunting, Terra Volting, Ambipom. Gotta like that. expect Thursday's stream to be shiny hunting. So that's what we'll do there. I'm gonna go into Dex here. We'll get Dex some action, and I'm gonna try to slowly train up the whole team here. Obviously, we have to be very careful. 3 of our Pokemon only having 1 life left makes things pretty sketchy. I'm not gonna lie. This thing goes for Curse. All right, Ambipom getting Curse up here. That's actually kind of annoying, but I think we'll be all right. I can just hit him with the Tri-Attacks, and that should do a good amount of damage to him. But yeah, man, the possibilities are just endless for Ultra Sun and Moon, and I'm hyped, dude. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm not excited. I'm very excited. And you know, to those people who, like I said, to those people who are negative or not feeling it or a little bit upset about it or whatever it may be, just take a breather, man. We saw 2 minutes of this game. It could be amazing. Like, I personally felt that Black 2, White 2 was a better game than Black and White by a long shot. Like, when I think back to Black and White and that generation, I much preferred playing Black 2, White 2 as opposed to Black and White. So that alone, I really feel like, you know, that speaks volumes to the potential of this game, at least in my mind anyway. And again, that core point that I think Diamond Pearl remakes will eventually happen. But then there was some negativity about it not being on the Switch. And I was a believer that I was gonna be on the Switch. I actually was. I was one of the people who said, you know, I think this game is gonna be on the Switch, and it's not on the Switch, right? So my prediction was wrong there. But it makes sense when you kind of take a step back and say, okay, you know, the Switch, they haven't had a chance to sell enough consoles. I thought they were gonna use this as an opportunity to sell consoles. But it seems like they're gonna kind of pull back a little bit on that idea and kind of focus on just, you know, kind of keeping the franchise on the 3DS, and ultimately for Pokemon to take that next big step forward for Generation 8 or whatever it may be, it's gotta be on the Switch, man. It's gotta be. It's gotta be. So, luckily for everyone who is, you know, excited or whatever, or not sure how to feel, you know, we're not gonna get this, it's not gonna be on the Switch yet. I have a tough decision to make. Do I go for the 1,000 arrows? I'm gonna go for it because I think I'm faster and we should knock him out in one shot, because he's 4 times weak to 1,000 arrows. I'm gonna just go for it because there's a lot of experience here. And we do. Okay, so good. Aggron's such a great Pokemon though. I would love to get an Aggron on this playthrough. That'd be sick. Ooh, nice little level there too. But yeah, I think they're gonna move it to the Switch eventually, you know, but we know we know that, you know, the game has some limitations. There's some limitations to, you know, Sun and Moon on the 3DS. SOS battles can lag at times. That shouldn't be happening. That shouldn't happen. Don't have a grass move. Double team. Okay. That shouldn't be happening. Let's just be real. Like, under no circumstances should a game be lagging out on 3DS. It shouldn't be doing that. So, I mean, for that reason, it's kind of like, you know, I think they do need to move it to a different console. They gotta move it. They gotta do that. So, this thing had a Rocky helmet. Dude, go figure, man. This is crazy. So I think eventually it'll move to the Switch just for capability reasons alone. But when I think of how awesome Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is, like going to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild from the previous Legend of Zelda games on the Wii U or whatever, I mean, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is gonna go down as one of the best games in the next few years, probably, right? It's gonna probably be one of the best games this year, if not the best game this year. I don't know, I don't follow the rating systems and stuff, so I have no idea when they do all that, but I would imagine that it's gonna have a good chance, you know, to kind of appear in those areas. So, I mean, that alone, to me, means, like, you know, that's the potential for Pokemon, is, you know, taking it, and not even necessarily moving it to an open world type of platform. I do hope they do move into open world at some point in time. I don't know if and when that's gonna happen any time in the near future, but it would be sick if they moved it to open world. That'd be pretty nuts. Or a break, oh my goodness. Okay, so I'm definitely not gonna just battle this Pupitar right now because we're gonna get destroyed. I'm gonna go into Blimp, I think, because Blimp has Surf now, and I don't think a Pupitar can one-shot Blimp, although we have to be so careful now with these 3 Pokemon only having 1 life, man. It's definitely a struggle. He's gonna go for Charge. So it's gonna boost his special defense, right? So we can actually 1,000 arrows, or I can just Surf. I think Surf will probably do more, so I'm gonna go for Surf. See how much Surf does. This might do a good amount. Yeah, that actually just straight up one-shots him. Wow. Blimp is power, dude. Blimp is power. Don't underestimate the Blimp. He's power. And here's a Machoke. Pretty powerful stuff there. What do I want to do against Machoke? Do I want to just Surf him? Yeah, I'm just gonna Surf the Machoke too. Why not? See what happens. See how much damage this does. Probably almost 50%. He's gonna set up a Reflect. That's normally what Machokes do, is they set up Reflect, so good strategy there. And I'm gonna drop another Surf on his face. And almost knock him out. He's going for a Nightshade, which is gonna do a set amount of damage to us which I'm sure we can eat no problem, and we do. And then another surf should knock this thing out. And I think we're actually ready to take on the gym leader. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna head back to the Pokemon Center. I'll cut all that stuff out, don't worry. But I'm gonna head back to the Pokemon Center, and we're gonna get ourselves ready to rock for the gym leader, the 4th gym, guys. Blimp wants to learn Zen Headbutt. Blimp is just throwing himself at everything, but I think the moves that we have now are better. So I'm gonna stick with what we have. But that's pretty cool stuff. I hope we learn some good moves on Meganium Autumn, like some head smash or something to kind of take advantage of our rock head. But let me go back and heal up, guys. Looks like the gym leader is right up top there. So I'll see you guys in a second. All right, guys, it is about to go down. The 4th gym leader here. Let's take a look at what we got. He looks pretty creepy, let's be real. Oh, man. Oh, so you've made it up here. The gym leader, Ramos is the name. So what do you think, whippersnapper? Did you enjoy the garden playground I made with all those sturdy plants of mine? Their strength is a sign of my strength as a gardener and a gym leader. You sure you're up to facing all that? All right, let's do it. Let's see what this guy is working with. Ramos? I don't know, but he looks pretty intense. Look at his hat. He's got a jump luff, so he's gonna be kicking things off with a jump luff, but I think he actually normally would have a jump luff too. I led with Bubbles. Something tells me that Bubbles is probably not gonna be the best Pokemon to face his jump luff, so I'm gonna make an immediate switch. I think I'm gonna go into Dex. Do I wanna go into Dex? Yeah, let's go to Dex, because I do not want Bubbles facing off against a grass type. Even though he probably doesn't have a grass type move, I'm not trying to mess around with this thing. So let's see what he's gonna do. He's actually just gonna go straight up for the acrobatics, but ooh, that did a decent chunk to us. We got lefties, so it's not too bad. So he just went straight up for the acrobatics. All right, so I'm gonna just air slash, actually. He's gonna acrobatics again, so he's just going on the full offensive here. Dex is eating these hits though. Air slash is gonna do a good amount of damage, I think. And does over half to him. We get our lefties back. I think the lefties is gonna guarantee that we can live another acrobatics without much of a problem. We're over half, so I'm gonna go for another air slash, just go for the knockout. He just keeps hard body acrobatics. Oh, I thought he was gonna crit us there, but this air slash should be able to knock out the jump love, and it does. Okay, so we got rid of one of his 3. Let's see what other Pokemon this guy's got. This is pretty scary, man. That jump bluff was actually a lot stronger than I thought it was gonna be. Bubbles gets another level. Dex gets some experience with some nice little healing there, and let's see what we got. It is a Go-Goat. So he actually has a Go-Goat as well, level 31 Go-Goat. What do I want to do against this thing? I think I'm going to go into Autumn. Because if I can Sacred Fire burn him, it's going to make this a lot easier, and I don't think he's going to have, yeah, he doesn't have Pursuit. I'm so nervous about Pursuit when it comes to Dex, but we'll go to Autumn here, and we're going to hit him with some Sacred Fire, see what this thing wants to do. So go for the big Horn Leech, which we resist, so we can easily take, oh my god, did you see how much that did? That was not an effective hit, and he just did so much to us. Like, I mean, I know it wasn't that much, but considering that was resisted, that was kind of surprising. We're gonna go for a big Sacred Fire. This is gonna hurt. And if we get the burn, that's it for this Go-Go. We don't, but he's gonna Horn Leech us again. So these guys just Horn Leeching away. I can't believe that. It's doing a lot more than I thought I was gonna do, if I'm being honest. But I think, again, one more Sacred Fire should be able to seal the deal on this Go-Go. He's gonna get a little bit more health back here. And let's see what we got. Let's hit him with the fiercest of Sacred Fires. That should seal the deal. This should be it for the Go-Go. I'm thinking it is. All right, what's your last? Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got, Ramos. And the grass type gym. All the way up to 34. Autumn has actually become our strongest Pokemon, our highest level Pokemon. Wants to learn Blast Burn. Yo! The target is raised by a fire explosion. It can't move in the next turn. Normally, I would never want to learn a move like this, but I totally want to learn this move just because I think it's going to be cool. I'll get rid of Arm Thrust because I don't feel like we need that, and I'll delete Blast Burn later. I just want to use it because it's going to be a cool animation, I feel like. I don't even know what it looks like. I'm excited. It's like the starter, fire type starter. This thing is like a fire type, and he's got a Bayleaf. Oh, baby, he's got a little Bayleaf, which is kind of funny. I'm going to Blast Burn it, dude. We're just going for the big Blast Burn. Oh, he goes for Protect. That was kind of anticlimactic that he went for Protect. That was kind of anticlimactic that he went for Protect. All right, well, we're going to Blast Burn it anyway. So let's hit him with the big Blast Burn here. Big Blast Burn. And again, sorry if it sounds like there's a helicopter outside. Not much I can do about that. But he actually lives, and he's going to Energy Ball us. But we're going to be able to take that pretty well and get some more health back. And now I have to recharge. I can't even attack this turn. Oh, man. Yeah, I can't. I have to recharge. He's gonna go for Toxic. He's gonna Toxic Protect stall us, man. That's a little scary, but I think I just beat him with one more Blast Burn, so I'll probably just go for that just for the style points. That animation was pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. but he could Toxic Stall us right now. We gotta be a little cautious here. Go over the Blast Burn. He's gonna protect. Of course he is. Toxic protect. If he just hits like 4 protects in a row though, can you imagine if we get Toxic Stalled right now? I would be so salty. I'd be so salty. All right, Autumn is still, we're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. Let's hit him with the Blast Burn. This should do it. Look at this animation though, getting so angry. See you later, goodbye. Being your little cousin. Goodbye, Bayleaf. I like the shiny Bayleaf much more. And Autumn gets some serious love there. Ramos goes down, and he looks pretty crazy looking, but that's okay. You believe in your Pokemon, and they're believing you too. Mighty oaks from acorns grow. Go on then, you earned it. Here's your Sprout badge, plant. Your plant badge, Sprout. I think it's a plant badge Sprout is what he says. All right, give me a good TM. Come on, give me something good, man. Stored power. That was not what I was hoping for. I was hoping for something better than that. I was hoping for something better. That's a TM for Grass Knot, except it's actually stored power. But we won't tell anyone. We won't tell anyone, Ramos. Thank you for the badge, my friend. And we will continue our journey in the Extreme Randomizer Nuzlocke. Out the slide we go. And let's go see what is going on next. I'm gonna keep it rolling here for a little bit longer. I didn't know how long the gym would take, but I'm gonna heal up real quick. I'm pretty stocked on potions, so we should be good there. But I do wanna head, I think basically our next objective is we are gonna go south to, I think like this deserty kind of area. And then from there, we are going to head to Lumiose again. And the next gym is basically right around the corner. The electric type gym is right there, which is Clement's gym. So we got a holo clip here. Let's take a look at what it is. Let's see. And it is Lysander from Team Blue Flare. Professor Sycamore told me you can now wield Mega Evolution. That is truly wonderful. With that power, you can steer your future in a better direction. We can't just cover up the old filth with new filth. I implore you to consider what we need to do to change the world into a new, beautiful world. All right, I don't know why he sounds like that, but he just all of a sudden has that accent. And I'll probably forget that on the next episode, so don't hold me to it. Don't hold me to it. Hey, do you give me anything? Oh, there's a power outage. There's a power outage. How dare you keep us waiting? Oh, it's Dexio and Cinna. Just kidding, we weren't really waiting for you. We're on our way to the power plant at Professor Sycamore's request, but the gate connecting Lumiose to Route 13 has been shut down by a power outage. We had to investigate. It's Mountain Kalos. Let's power up your Dex for Mountain Kalos. So we're gonna get our next part of the Dex, and bon voyage, see you later. All right, let's go check it out, man. Into the Lumiose Badlands, that's what it's called, the Lumiose Badlands. So here's the Lumiose Badlands, and we basically have to get through this place. And we're gonna get a wild Pokemon here. Let's see what this is gonna be. A Gastrodon. All right, so wild Gastrodon leapt out of the ground. So that's pretty cool. So we gotta do the Lumiose Badlands, which is a pretty intense area. We have to basically go through Team Flare. They have like a secret underground base, or at least they do normally. So we're just gonna keep running into wild little things attacking us. So that'll be our objective. There is a mine in there, which is kind of cool. Little mine in. So I think what we'll do is on the next episode, like I said, we're gonna backtrack. We're gonna do some shiny hunting kind of on the previous routes, I think is what makes it. He's gonna tickle us. Oh boy. Wait, I can't get, why are you tickling me? Why are you, we're gonna tickle ourselves to victory. Why are you tickling me? All right, we got away. Cool. So yeah, I think this is actually, we're gonna wrap up. A little bit of a shorter episode today, guys, but I'm not necessarily keen on jumping into that whole power plant thing. I'd rather just kind of do that in one episode, even if it ends up being a little bit longer. So that is that for today's Extreme Randomizer ShinyLocke, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys are hyped for Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I definitely am, guys. I'm really excited about the new game. I think it's gonna be great. So thank you so much for watching. Definitely check out the fan art on the screen here at the end. Awesome submissions if you want to send your fan art, aDriveArt@gmail.com. Subscribe if you're new. Hit 2,000 likes, guys. That would be amazing so we can get that bonus episode this weekend. And that is gonna be that for me, guys. My name is Dan. I also go by aDrive, and I'm gonna catch you guys next time. Peace.